ones, the Orion. This comes with the snap-on blades, and we'll get to those in a minute. So let's check out what you get in the box. Got our instructions, got our manuals. There's even a little handwritten note, well, hand-signed note from Daniel Heiniger himself. Alrighty, so the cradle, the machine, the battery. Excellent feature. Snap-in batteries, both on the Orion and the Sirius. Out of the box, comes with charge. Sits in the cradle. So that feature of the snap-in battery means that you can have a second battery, be charging it while you're using one on the floor, which is fantastic. You get 120 minutes runtime with these machines, 60 minutes to go to a full charge. Got your brush, got the manual there tucked away, and the oil. Point of difference with this oil is that it's a real machine oil. It actually smells like a garage. I use them on all my machines. Let's talk about these bad boys, the Orions. With the snap-on blades, this becomes a whole new procedure to cut hair. And we'll go into that with some educational videos. But right now, I'm just going to show you what the snap-on blades are all about. On the back, we've got a red button. You press, easily pull the lever up. Blades come off, change them with the blades, and I'll go through those in a second with you with the different gauge sizes. To go back on, simply slide it back on. Now, so you can catch the mechanism correctly, turn the machine on at this stage, and then just click it in. You're ready to go. Out of the box, they come with the 3.0, which is 0.5 mils. Again, with all the blades and the rest of the blades are sold separately. Now, if you haven't used snap-on heads before, and it is, like I said, it's a new procedure, which again, to get our creative juices running as creative people that we are, it's a really exciting world to open up, going into a different procedure to do what we do every day. So that said, you can't re-engineer the blades, you can't zero gap, but there's no need to do that. So let's go through the gauges. We've already established you get the 3.0 out of the box. Let's go backwards. The 5.0, ultra fine. This one is incredible, 0.2 mils, ultra fine, amazing. I tend to gravitate to be honest, I tend to gravitate to only 2 or 3. You know, you'll make up your own mind, but there's some great benefits to having heads to change as opposed to changing guards. The cut finish is just superior. When you're using a snap-on guard that goes up to a number 2, instead of using a gauge, when you're cutting at that 2 level, instead of having it elevated away from the cutting blade, it's another dimension altogether. So the 0.0 ultra fine, it's almost like a balding setting. Going up a gauge from the 5.0 to the 4.0 takes us from 0.2 mils to 0.25. The 3, we jump up to 5 mil, so half mil. 0.25 being 1/4 of a mil. Moving up through the gauges from the 3.0 at 0.5 mils, got your 1.0 at 1.5 mils, move up to the number 1 at 2.4 mils, at 3.2 the 1A, and then up to 6.3 with the number 2. So like I said, I like to favor, everyone's a bit different, but I'm an extremist. So when I first got these machines, the first thing I did was I used my 5.0 and I went straight to the 2. So this is what I achieved. I thought I'd start with a fade. Let's learn how to fade with these machines. I removed all my weight using the 5.0, taking it right down to almost balding, to closer than a 0, not as close as a shave. but great fun so far. So what I did then was I just went straight into the 2, and I basically was able to achieve a drop fade in 2 moves, just by changing the heads. Again, to make sure you're getting the head into the mechanism, turn the machine on, then clip in. So you can see, instead of having a guard, and you can use guards on these as well, so that's another dimension altogether. But for point of difference, and something I'd never had before, is changing heads like this on a machine and experiencing what the cutting blade's like at a level 2, as opposed to having a guard on where you're separating space between the cut and the scalp. It really is different. It's hard to explain the experience of that, and the finish of the cut is what makes just about this whole range so unique. On top of your snap-on blades system, of course, the model also comes with attachment combs. Now, they range from 3 mils all the way up to 32 mils, which is pretty full on, but handy if you're doing kids, for instance. You might use the epic 32 mil. But you've got all usual suspects are there. Again, another feature with these is a really unique spring action system to put them on. So they clip underneath, slide them forward, and you can see them lock on. That lock-in is fantastic. We're also bringing out the same set in nylon, but they're on and they're staying on. So no chance of them coming off. I want to talk to you about what's under the bonnet. Let's talk about the motor. It's a single gear, brushed, belt drive, rotary system. Sounds complicated, it is, the engineering's insane. That delivers a really unique feature, and that is, and you can hear what this is doing. You can hear the blades oscillating to a rhythm. What I love about that is, and I hope the camera's picking it up, I feel when you feel and see the texture of the hair that's being cut with these machines, you get to realize that they're cutting hair like scissors. And that's that rhythmic, they're not shearing them off, just buzzing, and you're getting that texture, which we all love, but it's just something different. And the cut finish, to me, is far superior on the hair. Again, with the whole range, you can easily cut wet and dry hair. And what we're loving with this ability to do that with ease and without having the hair tear and ripping or pinch and stretching, is that it opens up a whole new world of creative freedom to us. So cutting long hair is such a great experience with machines that can actually do it, and you're getting great results. So it's just a new tool to use, something I wouldn't have thought I was going to do, cutting longer hair with clippers. But when the results are right there and you can see that the finish is amazing and they're a tool that I can actually achieve that, then that's, again, it's just like I said, it's opening up a whole new world of creative freedom for us.